And what is the distance from the bottom of the slab to the seasonal high groundwater table?
It will be a foot as required by the zoning ordinance. In the test holes that were dug, we discovered water at about between 54 and 60 inches. And so the groundwater ordinance requires that the bottom of the slab be a foot above that.
And your plan so provide?
Yes.
And what construction methods are proposed to deal with the passage of groundwater?
We're going to be putting crushed stone underneath the slab. I mean, we will be above the water table, but we will nonetheless put crushed stone between that, so that will allow for the passage of water underneath.
Okay, and are you familiar with the required zoning setbacks and height restrictions?
Yes. This property is, as I said, it's 21, it's almost 22,000 square feet, so it, unlike many of lots in the shores, is governed by the RR40 or R40 zoning regulations, and so it's a 40-foot setback from Frigate and a 30-foot setback from Park.
And is the existing house in compliance?
No.
And is the proposed home any more, or does it increase the violation?
No.
Did you do a review of existing properties to determine setbacks?
Yes, I did. I both visually did, and I took the town has, with their new nifty program, they have, you can get the, find properties through Google Earth or something like it. We can go. And so we have,
Please.
and what I think you'll find is that this property is similar to its neighbors in terms of its setbacks. As I said, this cape on which we are we're putting the second floor was put there when it was a single lot, a 60 by 200 I think foot lot, and so it was located it actually wasn't even located in conformance with the R20 restrictions, but so it's similar to other houses in the neighborhood.
Any further questions?
ISPs?
There'll be a brand new ISDS. The Maurices have a working ISDS, but they are putting in a brand new state-of-the-art septic system.
Call Mr. Cotta, please.
So I just wanted to give a big truth. I hope you got it.
I did.
Sorry about that. State your name, please.
Daniel Cobb,
Spell your last name.
COTTA.
Thank you.
And you licensed to do soil evaluations, Mr. Cotta?
I am.
By whom you licensed?
Rhode Island DEM.
Okay, and what type of licenses do you have?
We have I have a Class 3 and a Class 4. Class 3 designer's license and a Class 4 soil evaluator's license.
What's the design license for?
For the design of residential to commercial septic systems.
Okay. And did you do a soil evaluation with regard to this property?
I did not.
Who did?
My partner at the firm, who's also a registered soil evaluator.
Okay. And did you review the results?
I did.
And based on your review, was the soil evaluation done correctly?
Yes.
And was the soil evaluation approved by DEM?
Yes.
All right. And are you familiar with the Jamestown High Groundwater Ordinance?
I am.
Okay. And how is the property determined to be in an A district versus a B district?
The cutoff is 18 inches to the high groundwater, seasonal high groundwater table, and 42 inches to an impervious layer.
Right. What is the depth with this property to high groundwater?
It would be 0.
But that isn't from grade, is it?
No.
What is the distance of high groundwater from grade?
We had 54 and 60 inches.
4 feet 6 and 5 feet. That's not right.
Yes.
Okay. Explain to the board the difference between grade and a 0 reading for groundwater table.
The lot had been stripped. It's not that the lot had necessarily been filled, but the lot had been disturbed. So when we did our soil evaluation, we found the top 4 foot 6 to 5 feet of soil had been disturbed. The groundwater table from DEM standpoint is measured from virgin grade, which was essentially 0. The water table is right at the limit of fill, even though it is 4.5 to 5 feet down from the surface. It's classified by DEM as a 0-inch water table.
does those DEM standards place this lot in an A zone?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the existing calculation of impervious coverage?
It's 20.4%.
Okay. And does this plan reduce the impervious coverage?
Yes, our proposal is to reduce the impervious down to 14.8%.
Okay. And what is the depth to impervious layer?
5 foot and 5 foot 6 inches
From grade?
from existing grade.
Okay, and what about from the natural grade?
That would put it at 6 inches and 4 inches from the level of virgin soil.
Okay, and does that exceed the standard in an A zone?
It does.
Okay. And please describe the existing septic system.
The existing septic system is a valid system. It was put in quite a while ago. It's a bed-type system. Provides no advanced treatment. It's a septic tank to a bed leaching field.
And did you design a new septic system for this property?
Yes.
And was the design approved by DEM?
Yes, it was.
And does the system that was approved by DEM comply with Jamestown High Groundwater
It does.
Ordinance standards?
Yes.
And did the town engineer review this system?
Yes.
And did he make a determination?
I believe he concurred, and there's a letter to that effect.
Right. I don't know if needs an edge. If this isn't in your file, I'd like to print that, please, as an exhibit. Great. And what is the distance of the well from the septic system?
Currently, the septic and well are separated by 80 feet from both the neighbor's well and the neighbor's septic. They're a little tighter.
Okay, and will you be improving that situation?
We'll bring both systems to conform to the 100-foot setback required by DEM under the proposed.
Okay. And will the use of this system pose a threat to the public health and safety?
No, the system, obviously you're familiar with it. It's an Advantex pre-treatment to a bottomless sand filter. It provides certainly a much higher level of treatment than the current system is.
And will the use of this system cause a degradation of ground or surface water quality?
No.
Is the design of this system most appropriate for this site?
Yes.
Why?
It's the most advanced technology that we have available to us at this point. It is the most compact system that they have.
Okay. And does the design minimize impacts relating to stormwater runoff?
Yes.
How?
Again, there's no grade changes. This conventional system would require additional fill, so this system we're proposing no grade changes.
Okay. Will the development of this site adversely affect the use of surrounding properties?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Again, we're not changing the grade. We're significantly reducing the amount of impervious coverage, so it should lessen runoff from the site, and also any pollutants from the septic system should be minimized under the proposed conditions.
Okay. And does the site have an existing groundwater retention system?
It does. Mr. Maurice put a system in, I believe it was 2001. That consists of a cistern which he uses for irrigating. That has a spillover system which goes into a trench of crushed stone, and any additional runoff from that goes into a dry well at the end. This was put in prior to the groundwater ordinance, so he's already sort of had a head start on that.
Okay. And does the septic system provide the smallest footprint allowable under the DEM regulation?
Yes.
And why is that?
That it is the most compact system. The bottom of the sand filter there's nothing smaller than that.